So, what if I told you that the most valuable, high income skills you're going to need for 2025 don't have to cost you a fortune? Well, in this explainer, we're not just going to tell you, we're going to prove it. Let's dive right in. We've all heard this, right? It's almost like a mantra. To get ahead, you have to shell out thousands for fancy courses. It's treated like a fact of life. And honestly, for a lot of us, it feels like this massive wall standing in the way of our own growth. But what if that wall was just an illusion? What if you could get the exact skills that employers are desperately looking for right now, from home, without spending a single dime? That's exactly what we're about to break down. Okay, first up, the one you've probably been expecting, AI fluency. And look, this is not just a buzzword anymore. It's a fundamental shift that is already weaving its way into, well, pretty much every single industry on the planet. And if you want to understand the sheer scale of this shift, just look at this number. A recent McKinsey report projects that generative AI could add up to $4.4 trillion in value to the global economy. Let that sink in for a second. That's annually. This isn't just some small wave, it's a tsunami of opportunity. So what does a massive number like $1 trillion actually mean for you? Well, it means this. Having Gen AI skills could boost your salary by as much as 47%. That's the direct, personal, financial impact of learning to speak the language of AI. So when we say using AI, what are we actually talking about in a real job? Well, it's things like creating better content way faster. It's automating those boring, repetitive tasks so you can free up your time for the creative stuff. And it's getting deep market insights in just a fraction of the time. These are real, practical things you could start using tomorrow. And the best part, you can start learning this stuff from the absolute leaders in the field for free. Google has an Introduction to Generative AI course, and Microsoft offers a whole video course on Gen AI for beginners. I mean, this is top-tier knowledge at literally zero cost. All right, so AI is essential, we get it. But our second skill is one that might actually surprise you. In a world completely obsessed with technology, there's a distinctly human skill that's turning out to be even more in demand. And the proof? You just have to look at the data. An analysis of LinkedIn profiles from the 50 most profitable tech companies in the US found that leadership was the single most listed skill, showing up on nearly 600,000 profiles. Now, really think about what that means for a second. Even in the very heart of the tech world, the ability to guide, to inspire, and to manage people is listed more often than technical AI skills. It's that irreplaceable human element. So why does this matter so much? Because leadership skills, they're what justify promotions. They're what make your resume pop in a super crowded field. And, if you ever dream of starting your own thing, leadership is the absolute foundation of it all. And you don't need an Ivy League tuition to learn it. In fact, you can go straight to the source. Harvard University actually offers a whole suite of free online courses in leadership and management. This gives you access to world-class thinking on what it really takes to be a great leader. Okay, our third and final skill is content creation. Because in an age of just total information overload, the ability to create clear, valuable content, that's how you establish yourself as an expert and build a powerful personal brand. The modern way to think about content isn't about being replaced by AI. Not at all. It's about leveraging it. The core of any great content is still your unique human experience, your point of view, your insights. AI is just this incredibly powerful assistant that helps you draft, refine, and get those ideas out into the world. And who is this skill actually for? Well, look at pretty much any career path, from the seasoned expert who wants to share their knowledge, to the entrepreneur building a brand from scratch, to the job seeker who's just trying to stand out. The ability to create valuable content is a universal career accelerator. A fantastic place to start is with HubSpot. They're a huge leader in the marketing space. They offer an amazing, totally free content marketing certification where you can master the fundamentals and get a real credential for your profile. So as we bring this all together, the message becomes pretty clear, right? The most important investment you can make in your career, it isn't about your wallet. It's about how you choose to spend your time. And let's be really clear here. AI fluency, leadership, and content creation, these are not just passing trends. These are foundational, core abilities for any professional who really wants to thrive in the years ahead. This is the core mindset shift we're talking about. It's about moving from seeing upskilling as some expensive burden to seeing it as this incredible opportunity. You don't have to wait for permission from your company. You can take control and start developing yourself right now, today. And that really just leaves us with one final powerful question. With all these resources at your fingertips, and with this knowledge in hand, the power is all yours. So this year, how will you choose to invest in you?